Hi everybody, I am making this video because I've been getting a lot of questions about my truck and my conversion. I just recently converted it to run on CNG, so it's biofuel, run on regular gas or CNG. I'll show you the different parts of it and show you what I did. And if you have any questions, I will try to get you an address that you can email me to. So, starting out, here's the tank that I have. It's a 7.5 gallon tank, steel tank, and we got the lines there on the side there. One's going to the engine, one's going to the filler nozzle. And on the back side of where that goes there, I'll try to get in over there. We've got the blue shut-off knob there. And then if I come out to the back side or outside of the truck here, there's the filler port. Just take the dust cap off, and that's where you fuel up at. And just give you a little background, this is a Ford F150, 1998, with a 4.6 engine, 5-speed manual, and does not get very good gas mileage, but if I wanted a truck and be able to keep it and afford gas, I had to look at doing something like this, a conversion. So I thought, well, I'll give it a shot. Cost me, with the tank and everything else except for labor, a little over $2,000. And research, everything else probably took me 6 months worth of research just to make sure I was going down the right path and everything, and it is up and running at the moment, so I can't be happier. So here's the different parts. So if you look at, let's start over here at the regulator. We've got on the back side, if I move around here, you can see where the fuel line is coming in and the gauge. We got the hose that runs over to the stepper motor here, and then the stepper motor runs over to this item here, that the casing around it I just fabricated. It holds the mixer, and that's where the gas comes in and is mixed in to be burnt. And the regulator here, down here is your idle adjustment, and when the gas comes in, it's decompressed, brought to here. The stepper motor goes up and down to release the proper mixture and sends it on to the mixer itself. So if I move over here, I've got my controller tucked away down in here. And I've got the hookup for the computer interface. And for this particular one, it calls for splicing into the primary wire for the fuel injectors, which, if you can see on my truck, tracing it back behind the engine is pretty much impossible. So I didn't feel like dropping the tranny or the engine. So what I did is I spliced it into all 8 fuel injectors and then wired it up, and then I had a harness that I made, and I kind of get around the issue that way. So that's what I did for the fuel injectors. We've got a couple different things here. We got a wire coming in to this sensor here, and then on this side we've got another wire. I've got it hidden comes down back in here and connects to the tack wire so that it can tell that it's running. This sensor that I just pointed out was the throttle position sensor, and I'm probably forgetting several things as I go here, but maybe people will ask and then I can follow up with that. One of the things you have to do is you have to tap into the O2 sensor. Let me see if I can see it from here. Not very well. I'm going to try to go around to the side here. And right back. Here you can see the wire a little bit, and the sensor itself is right here, right there, and I wired it up a little bit farther up in there, but basically you have to tap into one of the wires to get an O2 reading. And on my truck there are 4 O2 sensors, 2 before or in front of the catalytic converter and 2 behind, so I could tap into either one of the 2 in front. So I did that and connected to throttle position sensor, the RPMs or the tack, and then spliced into all the fuel injectors because I couldn't get to the primary wire, and I'm probably forgetting something, but that's mostly it. And then I ran the fuel line, and that's this white line right here, and that goes down. I ran it on the inside of the frame, and it came back up all within the crash zone, so if you're in an accident, it's safe. And it comes up through right through here, comes up to the filler port, back out to the tank. And in a nutshell, that's what I've got. Thanks a lot.